Hey, Mooch Crap, J-Dubs.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Mooch, Crap, J-Dub.
Hey Mooch, hey Crap, hey Jay.
What up with your Crap and Mooch and Jay with?
Wake on up. It's Mooch, it's Crap, and Jay in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crap. Show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crap. Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love to lie and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crap. Big show.
Mooch, Crap, J-Dub.
¿Cómo están, bitches?
Hey Mooch and Crap, hey Jay.
Hey Mooch and Crap. What up, Mooch and Crap and Jay?
What's up, Mooch and Crap? What's up, J-Dubs?
Hello, Mooch and Crap.
What up, Mooch? What up, Crap?
Hey, what's up, Mooch and Crap? You guys have the best damn podcast on YouTube, bar none.
All hail Jay! All hail Jay!
Good evening, everybody. We've had a hell of a news week, and it is time for M&C Evenings. Welcome. Everybody kind of shuffle in here. Everybody in the chat, make sure that you do tweet out the link. Let people know we're here. Hit that like button and subscribe. Those are things I learned from Crap Gamer over 4 years, folks. It took me 4 years to learn that intro. Thank you, everybody.
You're getting it, man. You're getting it. You're getting it.
WNBC.
Eventually you'll get there, but yeah, like if you guys wouldn't mind sharing that out and all that kind of stuff, we'd appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's good to be back on a Thursday night. This is the new time for the show.
Yes.
Welcome if you're just joining us. We appreciate you guys coming out and supporting us on a Thursday. That's always great. There's actually a lot of stuff going on right now. I know it's the dead of summer, but believe it or not, there is quite a few things going on, and including Sony announcing some new numbers for PlayStation and a limited edition console. Imagine that, Mooch, huh?
Well, I totally agree with you. I think there's a lot of news. I was actually dumbfounded by those numbers. I said, well, why are we talking about this? It's kind of a reach at this point. I'm a big fan of when you're doing well at the time. Like, listen, all right, everybody likes to bring up sports. But here's the thing about it, guys. Like, I'm a New York Giants fan, right? But the minute I talk to a Pittsburgh Steelers fan or even a Ravens fan, like, they'll be like, oh, you Giants, I feel bad for you guys. You guys aren't that good, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm always like, well, I said this to Crap like a week ago. I'm like, well, Crap, we won two championships in the past basically like 11 years, and he's like, all right. But like, the thing about it is I can defend myself saying we had the 2 championships in 11 years, but I can't come on today and be like, the Giants are the best team of all. They're the best team of all time. We've been so great. And you'd be like, what the hell have you done recently? Nothing?
Dude, that's like those deluded Browns fans that are like, they're gonna be the biggest turnaround of all time. I'm like, bro, when you win 1 game in 2 years, it's not that hard to turn it around. You win a couple of games. Hey, you win 2 games in 1 year. That's the biggest turnaround ever, right? Because
I agree, right? So when I woke up this morning and I see like 500 million, I'm like, whoa! I'm like, we went from 86 million to 500. What happened? Did we find a new continent? Like, what happened? I didn't know what happened. Maybe. So long story short, they're counting from PS1 to today, and I'm like, And you know what that made me think? I thought that meant that Sony found out that Microsoft had something big to announce, and maybe that was their way of countering the big news with some of their own news that was kind of not really news. Yeah. So, realistically, listen, to all you PlayStation fans in the chat, it's not damage control by no stretch of the imagination. That's great. You guys have 500 million. It's great. You guys have 500 million consoles sold. It's amazing. But realistically, who gives a shit? Like, I mean, PS1. I don't care about Xbox OG either, and at 360 and One, and with the Scarlet and the Scarlet Cloud, and what they all combined together, and then what Phil had when he was a kid, and what Aaron liked when he. Who cares?
Hey, is your team playing the Browns tonight?
They are actually playing the Browns tonight. Which is
I just saw a big old run from your guys' new running back against the Browns. Same old Browns.
Yep, Barkley's gonna run him over. He is awesome.
Man, that's probably one time I'll actually cheer for them, even though it's preseason. You've got
preseason doesn't mean shit, so I'll give you that. But before I get all riled up, let me ask, hey, J Dubs, how the hell you been, buddy?
Oh man, well, this like the heat has probably finally gone down far enough that I can actually walk outside and not melt. Like,
isn't it ridiculous?
It's been ridiculous. Like, I was trying to do the math the other day. It was 42 degrees on my deck, and I talked to somebody online, and they said, yeah, that's about 107 Fahrenheit.
Wow,
that's how friggin' hot it was here in Canada.
Well, the heat index here was hitting. The heat index was hitting 101. It was only topping out at about 90, 92 here.
Yeah, that's with the humidex too, right? That's the humidity on top of all that. But it's insane. Like, it finally rained today, and there's some fog rolled in that cooled off a little bit. It was such a relief, believe me.
No, I totally hear. I want to address a couple of people in the chat, guys. Review Hurricane and guys. I'm not. No, there's no salt here. You don't understand. Like, I'm saying that's great. Like, 500 million consoles is great, but like, isn't that random? Like, you have to be like, that is random. That is like that's ridiculous.
I mean, hold on. Do you think like what has to really go into the planning of that would be my question, right? So you go, we're approaching that this 500 million milestone. We got to make a PS4 console to commemorate that, right? Like,
right.
And then of course you've got Jeff Keighley, who his nose is so brown.
Yeah,
he can tell you what Sean Layden had for lunch.
No favoritism there. No biased media, folks. There is no biased media.
He's like classy. You know what? Like, I thought it was funny, right? Because I get it, right? And somebody in the chat's like, "Crap! How can you say, congrats? Sea of Thieves is a success at 5 million players." They're not sitting there bragging about, it's sold this amount. They're like, "Hey, it's got a good amount of players on there. Come play our game." Sony's like, "We're the best. 500 million.
Right.
We've also sold 86 million PS4s, and they nonstop with the numbers. Like,
I've always thought, and crap, I know you don't like the Yankees or the Patriots, and I'm not a Yankee or Patriot fan. So take this, just hear my case out. The thing about those two teams, and I thought the Yankees did it, especially the Jeter years, they did something with such class. You want to talk about class? They'd win. They're always respectful, this and that. I thought they carried themselves quite well. I understand you as a Baltimore fan has a completely different story, but that's a rivalry thing. But like, they carry themselves quite well through their championships and their dynasty. And that's what I kind of liked about some of that. You don't walk out there and be like, I got 5 rings. I've got this. I've got, like, the fact that Sony keeps doing it, it makes me go, why? We know you're doing well. Like, you have to say, I don't get that. Like, and then the console itself, there's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
It's dipped in blue, I guess. Is it blue or royal blue
or something? I don't know
what it is. Like, it's not. There's nothing.
And the matching controller is sold separately, by the way.
Right. So it's not about salt. Like, I'm saying, I agree with you, Sony guys. Yeah. That's impressive. But why out of the blue are we talking about it? Like, like out of nowhere, Sony's like, you know what? I'm bored. Let's talk about 500 million sales. I mean, what? Let me pay the bills real quick. Cass Gamer says this is the best podcast on YouTube. Cass, I can't help but agree with you. And shout out to King Ram, who says, all hail Jay, all hail Jay. And King Ram also says, you're right, Mooch. You're damn right I am. But, I mean, the thing of the matter is that, like, that's just, I don't think it's a bad thing, crap. I really don't. I sit here and I'm shocked at just, why would Sony do that? And then why put that random, like, just blah console out? Like, and they're charging we have a call, which is cool. They're charging $500 for it, crap, right? And you don't get. And it comes with does it come with the camera?
It might, but cameras are bad. I thought
cameras are really bad. They spy on you.
They do.
I learned that in 2013.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things have changed since then, Mooch.
Are you sure?
It has. It has.
Okay.
M&C Evenings.
Come on down.
On with Mooch and Crab.
What's up, Mooch? What's up, Crab? It's Joseph. I just want to talk about a couple of things. First off, I love your show. The show is great. Thursdays is a little bit hard for me to watch sometimes because I'm always like busy with work, and then I come home and I'm just tired. But I really would like to know if you guys are ever going to go back to Sundays eventually. And the second thing is Mooch. Am I the only one who thought, when I saw the Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay trailer today, I felt like I was looking at a Bob Ross painting. It was beautiful. Beautiful. What's your thoughts on that, my friend? All right. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Yo, Joseph, good to hear from you, buddy.
Yeah.
To be honest with
first
you,
of all, the Sunday thing, we might still do a Sunday thing once in a while. The problem is the work schedule and things like that. It was hard. Football season starting up, so it would have been a bit of a slower time as well because we're fans as well. So
yeah, no, we really love mornings, all three of us. We really do. I would say that, you know what, and listen, I have not even pitched this to the guys. But once Thursdays gets familiar and we get going, which will be in the next few weeks, I'm not opposed to doing a Sunday morning on a regular schedule. I won't mention what the schedule is because I don't want to, bury anyone down into it. But like, I wouldn't mind. I love Sunday mornings, but like the same thing when people call in all the time. What I gotta say is, where were you guys?
Yeah,
we were there every Sunday.
We were. But they weren't.
First of all, T Speedy, I want to welcome T Speedy in the chat to my channel. Apparently, he's never been here. He goes, "You're yelling." This is how I podcast, bro.
That's just how he talks.
This is what I do. Yeah. I'm like Samuel L. Jackson.
You got to start doing some painting, and you got to start painting some happy little trees, and that'll calm you down.
Yeah, maybe I should start painting. Trees. So T Speedy, this is how I podcast. You can check out the other 8,000 videos I've done. But yeah, no, not upset at all. If I was upset, why would I have 2 PS4 Pros in my house and trading one? I already trade one in. I'm getting the Spider-Man one in. I'll have two. I always have 2 Pros, 2 X's, or I had 2 Slims. Two. I always keep 2 because I have 2 areas where I game. So yeah, you're kind of barking up the wrong tree there, bud. Or it's your first time to the channel. Either way, welcome to the channel.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to give a quick shout out to our Patreon supporters and say our first couple of stories are brought to you by our newest supporters, Chris Krull, who's always in the chat, and he's like, nice. And we also have our Patreon wheel tonight for if you donate $1, as little as $1, you get entered into our raffle every month that we do. You win a game or a year of Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus, whatever you want, really. And also brought to you by Gendry K. Yes, and Youngblood. Thank you guys for supporting and being new Patreon supporters. It really does mean the world to us.
Yes.
For $1 and a dream, you could win. And like, why wouldn't you want to do that? We're also going to be running the Guess That Metacritic today, and I see that we have a call, which we'll get to in a second. But the Guess That Metacritic, by the way, is strictly going to be, you're going to have to call in on Skype, MC Space Mornings, and when you see the thing come up that says Guess That Metacritic, you call in and you guess the Spider-Man Metacritic, and whoever gets closest wins a copy of Spider-Man, the game of our wretched existence.
Yes, the game. Well, be careful, crap, because the game of your wretched existence is God of War.
Yes, excuse me, but I heard that. I heard that Metacritic had to move. They actually had to move the Metacritic from 100 to 1,000 just for that. So, I mean, we do have that. You know what I mean? Very interesting stuff. So.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what everybody says. Shout out to Salty too. Don't forget, guys, the Saltiest podcast is on right after us. So make sure you go check out Salty's channel. Realistically, crap, the Metascore, which by the way, guys, we like to have a lot of fun, having fun with the Metascore and playing the game and all this other good stuff. But realistically, I don't care about a Metascore. Like I can't say that that's ever like been a factor in my purchase.
And we do have a call though.
Oh, let's take that call. My apologies.
Yeah. M&C Evenings. What up?
Mooch, crap. G-Man 1172 coming at you guys. From
Jerky
Brooklyn,
boy.
New York. Definitely not my original hometown, but I got to, it's usually the Bronx, New York. Home of the 27-time world champion, New York Yankees. And you're right, Mooch, we are all class. Real quick, just a little constructive criticism. I love you guys. That's first off, all right? I'm going to make this really fast because I know I'm not a part of the show. Okay, listening to last night's Xbox Nation, man, I swear to God, I was going to get tampons out for a couple of years. It was disgusting. You know what I mean? Go to the 19-minute mark and re-listen to that shit, guys. nobody has stopped anyone from bad-mouthing Spider-Man. Nobody has stopped you guys. You know, crap, you started off with, I talked to Mooch about this, and you can't say anything about it. What do you mean you can't say anything? You guys have been saying it for 3 fucking months. Nobody has stopped you. Nobody has stopped you. Swing to the left, swing to the right, press X. It's just another Spider-Man game. Dude, the next Halo comes out, and trust me, I prefer Xbox. It's going to be another fucking Halo game. First person, shooting aliens. It's just the way the fucking industry is. But then when you fucking go to playing the victim card, and then they tell you you're salty. Dude, you put your fanboyism out there all the time, crap. Xbox is the best box. Well, guess what? The other team's fanboys are going to fucking play ball with you. Don't play victim now. You know how this game works. Come on. Don't get on a podcast and cry about it. Time for a new Godfather line. You can act like a man! Signing off.
Listen,
I don't know. Let me jump in and just say that I disagree with you
I don't think he's right
on
there.
multiple points. First of all, you can say, hey, Spider-Man doesn't look that great to me, and you get attacked for it. There's no lie there. There's no fanboyism there. You can say, hey, it doesn't look great to me, and there's a lot of people that are afraid to say that. When I say The Last of Us isn't a good game for me personally, I get attacked for it, but you know how many people have come to me and go, crap, I can actually come out and say that I agree with you. The combat in that game is bad. The story actually gets slow at spots, and it gets really repetitive, right? They come to me and say, hey, I agree with you. Thank you for actually coming out and saying this. I feel like I can come out and say this now, right? I have no problems whatsoever with difference of opinions, but to me, to say, hey, it's something that it's not, I just don't believe that. And there's nobody that needs fucking tampons because I'm the least politically correct motherfucker that there is. And I can tell you that right now, right? Like, I don't pull punches at all. If I think something is good, I think it's good. If I think it's bad, I'm going to say that it's bad. And it's fine. I don't even interact mostly with PlayStation fanboys.
Right.
No, I don't. They're muted or blocked, and that's just all it is.
I think G-Man Jerky Boy's wrong in the essence that I think you're missing our point, or at least my point anyways. My thing is, of course a shooter's a shooter, right? And an RPG's an RPG, and a Spider-Man's a Spider-Man game. But what we're saying is what you said, G-Man, but you're misinterpreting it. What I'm saying to you is that the Spider-Man games have all been exactly the same. They're all the same. And now you even have people on IGN and Kotaku, they're saying basically the same thing. They're saying something similar to the effect of, it's if you like the Spider-Man, what is it called? The Spider-Man 2, whatever it was on PS2. This is like that, but prettier. And it's like, okay. So my point is if it's like that, but prettier, then how is it necessarily the greatest game of our existence?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say anything bad about Spider-Man, or you're like, bro, stop.
Or they throw the salty.
You're salty. Like everybody in the chat, you're salty.
Like, Jesus, that's like the most used thing. No offense to Salty's gamer, but it is. It's like you can't have an opinion about something.
You can't have an opinion
without people thinking it's salty. The only thing that I said was that it looks a lot like these other Spider-Man games. There's nothing there that makes it look like it's going to stand out compared to some of the other.
Halo 5 was still a good game, and you had everybody in the world be like, Halo 5 sucked. So all the IGN guys and everybody, even Ryan McCaffrey, I'm a huge Halo fan. This one really let me down. That's what he said. All these guys can say that, but all these other Spider-Man games that let people down, and now this one comes out and it's got beautiful skyscrapers, and now everyone's like, it's great.
Yeah,
great.
It is. It's amazing.
Jerky Boy, I think you're missing the point on what we're trying to say. It's not, of course, games are redundant. Of course they are. They all are.
Like, MLB The Show is just baseball. Madden is just Madden.
MLB The Show's 18 is exactly the only difference between 18 and 17 is they removed the 7 and replaced the 8.
Yeah.
It's the same game.
It is. That's the world we live in. It's true. This is the difference is this is a Spider-Man game created by Insomniac Games. So it's a better developer, but them copying and they even did an interview where they said that exactly where they talk about Rocksteady Games, right? They say Rocksteady redefined superhero games. We want to be at their level. Well, I think the first way that they can do that is what they're doing, basically copying what the Arkham games were, that kind of style, and they've done that. And I think it's going to be a fine game. For sure. I just don't think it's going to be...
Let me answer T. Speedy here, crap. Okay, he goes, you guys have an opinion on it. That's fine. But he goes, most of your content for the last month has been Spider-Man and how it's not good. Listen, Speedy, again, you must be new to the podcast and such. Like, first of all, there's nothing going on over the summer. So all we've been talking about is Spider-Man, right? Red Dead Redemption 2. We've been talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And then we've been talking about the dilemma of Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty Black Ops 4. That's what the summer is.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand where that's like. I don't understand where you guys are like. It's not just Spider-Man. Spider-Man. First of all, we do this for entertainment. It's a lot of fun. We like to do this. It's a lot. We play all the games. I can't wait. I'm going to be playing Spider-Man probably before T Speedy in the chat. Okay, because I'm going to get it at the midnight release for the console. I'll be playing it at midnight. He won't be.
I've got the console and the collector's edition pre-ordered. I'm only going to get one. I just have figured out which one it is. I'm not going to be tied up for $600 in Spider-Man, but
Von Lamont goes Tomb Raider is more Tomb Raider. Absolutely, Von Lamont.
Absolutely, and it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, look,
it's stunning, but guess what? And as stunning as it looks, Von Lamont, guess what? It's getting absolutely no attention. But Spider-Man looks like all the other Spider-Man stuff, and it's just another Spider-Man game. Which you even have Andrew Goldfarb from IGN who said it looks repetitive after 2 hours. Yeah. It's a slight concern of his, not mine. IGN. Andrew Goldfarb was a big Sony fan. Okay, he said that. That's all I've been saying, and that's my whole pitch. So when you guys are coming here, the 340, and you're like, you guys are just salty. No, dude, first of all, we're providing entertainment. Second of all, the summer's dry, so you got to talk about something. Let's see you guys do 10 hours a week of podcasting and come up with something.
Rodane says, "Crap, you downplay almost every PS4 exclusive." Did I? Did I downplay Detroit? Did I downplay God of War? I mean, I'm kind of confused.
Right, that's the other thing. Kraft's been a huge fan. God of War, he gave a 10. I don't know. What do you give Detroit?
A 9.5 or something.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you don't understand. Like, you come and you only listen. You only turn your ears on when you want to listen, and that's fine. I get it.
That's kind of ignorant, though, if you think about it, right?
It's not fair, but it's all right. That's fine. You guys are entitled.
I get it, but if I'm not kissing every ass of every PlayStation exclusive that comes out, then they're, then they get pissed off. Oh crap, he's so biased. He hates on every PlayStation exclusive, not realizing that Until Dawn, a great score, the God of War, Uncharted 4, I enjoyed. You know what I mean? I've Ratchet and Clank.
Mad Jack doesn't seem to understand. Mad Jack, you've been here way too many times for me to not explain this to you. I'm going to give you the short version.
Yeah,
you downplayed shit before they came out. Buddy, we've been talking about this forever. How many times do you have to play a Spider-Man game before you know what a Spider-Man game is? I know what I'm getting. What I'm excited about with Spider-Man is I'm excited for the graphics. I'm excited for the distance that you can actually see in the game now, the skyscrapers and the swinging. Once you get done with the swinging for a few hours, it gets old. And that's all I'm saying. Man, Jack, what do you know about the game that I don't? And one last thing before we take that call is Von Lamont, you know as well as I know, you've been here as many times as well, is that I've bashed Sea of Thieves for how many episodes? Me and Crap have gone at it for at least a half dozen, like for an hour. So, we are very fair in the fact that we put up games like Detroit and God of War when we enjoyed them. I've put down Sea of Thieves. Crap's been harsh on Crackdown and other games on Xbox in the past. Like, I think we're pretty balanced. I think you just come in, you go, oh, it's an Xbox. Yes, we prefer Xbox. But I think we're pretty fair across the board. Let's take that call and shout out to Sir X-Men too.
Yeah, we should take the call.
Hey, Mooch and Crab, this is Luis. Hey, I was wondering if you think it's possible if the new Scarlet, they talked about streaming, how they also talked about installing times. What do you think if it's possible for it to have a 4K Blu-ray player? Do you think it would make sense or no? All right, thank you.
What was that, Crab?
See, I think he's asking if we think that the Scarlet streaming console is going to have a 4K Blu-ray player. No, I don't think so. I don't think it will. Just it wouldn't make sense.
No, I don't either. And shout out to Von Lamont, by the way. Von, I'm a big fan of yours as well. I appreciate you being here. Von goes, I'm just giving Mooch a hard time, which is awesome. No, that's awesome. Like, in all honesty, like, guys, it is back and forth. It's a lot of fun. Look, everyone that comes to these podcasts, whether you're going to a PlayStation-centric show or an Xbox-centric show, that means you're playing a lot of games, right? It means you're playing a lot of video games, one way or another. There's no way you're tuning into this if your pastime is golf. You know what I mean? You're not like, oh, guys, I was going to play 9 holes with you guys today, but Mooch and Crap are on tonight. So, like that, I get it. I understand where you're coming from. And there was a time where I used to keep a deaf ear to some of the positive PlayStation stuff and only hear the negative. That's what you're hearing. You've got to listen to all the shows, not just when you see a fancy headline to what we're saying. We have another call. And I appreciate that, guys. Like I say, let's get a lot of calls in. We want to hear what you guys have to say. We really do.
We absolutely do. M&C Evenings, you're on with Mooch and Crap.
Thanks, Jay. All hell, Jay. All hell, Jay. Great Canadian web slinger here, Mighty Spidey. My Spidey senses are going off. I don't know if you guys are talking about me or something like that, but anyways, thanks for the shout out yesterday, Mooch. It's funny about the call before because I was going to call and give a shout out to you, Crap, about because it's funny what you were talking about yesterday, Xbox Nation, and I thought that was reflective to what happened on BGSP, and I was going to give you a shout out because I thought the podcast was getting a little bit just slightly out of hand, and it wasn't to do with you. It had to do with K Mega about like, don't criticize this, don't criticize that, don't this. And I was getting a little bit pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck? He's just giving his opinion because, you know, it's not like people haven't given their opinion on Quantum Break before the game came out or, you know, Scalebound or stuff like that. Point. They've bitched on that and not played the game. And I thought it was getting a little bit out of hand. And I thought that, to me, that was a YouTube moment. What you did, you jumped in, Crap, and you came in and you said that, you know, the moment I can't fucking, you know, give my opinion on a game, you know, even if before it comes out, like, I'm out. Tell me now, and I'll drop out of the podcast. And I thought, to me, that was an epic moment. And I thought that's what, you know, came up in Xbox Nation sort of yesterday, was all based on BGSP. And I thought that brought the podcast back because then people, you know, K Mega was allowed to finish what he thought wasn't right about the game and what he thought was wrong about the game. And it's not just like you guys that we're talking about Spider-Man. Like, there's other people that talked about it too. And it is true. Mooch, you always bitch about Sea of Thieves, and Crap, you always bitch about Destiny. So I mean, you guys
Destiny
bitch about, you know, Xbox games too. So anyways, I'm on your side. And also, Mooch, I did a little bit of calculation from your trade-up program, and according to my calculations, once you trade your second PS5, you will now own 40% of Sony Corporation. So congratulations on that. Anyways, thanks, guys. I love you guys. We'll talk to you soon, and keep it up.
He makes a good point, right? So he watched the last BGST. I don't know if you did, Mooch, because you know you're a busy man. But basically, if you kind of know what BGST is nowadays, it's basically it all kind of goes the same. So K Mega was making a point about Spider-Man maybe not being the best game of this lifetime, right? And then, you know, kind of people in the chat and everybody was kind of got offensive, and I kind of jumped in and said, you know, hey, look, why can't we say our feelings about the game without people getting defensive? It's like this whole thing with Red Dead Redemption 2 today, right? Like there was a lot of quote unquote salt about Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't seen so many PS4 fanboys so upset in a long time because Red Dead Redemption today did something that, even though it's a multi-plat, for multiple reasons, they are pissed off about. One, Red Dead Redemption 2, with that slight bit of gameplay that they showed, people, they know that it's going to be best on the X. That's going to be the definitive version. Two, it took away any hype and consideration for a PlayStation exclusive winning Game of the Year, and it took away a lot of the hype for Spider-Man, you know? Right. And they kept on, oh, that doesn't, it looks like a last gen game. Like they were the only ones saying this kind of stuff. I know. Right? It blew my mind, right? Like I don't understand it. It was ridiculous, but you know, it kind of is.
I forgot to pay the bills. Crap. I'm going to show it. Fail Pyromancer says Crap has been even playing Xbox Troll when it comes to PS4 exclusives. I don't take that away from him. So shout out to Fail Pyromancer. Thanks for being here every week, like you are. You know, Crap, we have that. We do have a game that we're going to play in about 10 minutes called Guess That Metacritic. You want to explain the rules?
Metacritic. Okay, so we're going to do Guess That Metacritic for, there it is. Guess That Metacritic for Spider-Man, right? Yeah. It's easy. When you see it come up, you call in on Skype and you guess the Metacritic. Whoever's the closest when it comes out wins a copy of the game. We're giving away a copy of the game. So basically, one of these situations where the closest wins. Now, don't let your fanboy get the better of you, right? A lot of you are going to be like 98, 96,
99.7,
99.999. No, like use your realistic. If you really want to win, you're going to have probably a 1 in 12 chance to win this because we're only taking the first 3 calls, right? So
am I going to start taking the calls now?
Well,
not yet.
I would say at around maybe another 10 minutes or so, Jay, you go ahead and just do that guess that Metacritic thing without us knowing.
I've been playing the logo and people are getting confused.
Oh, sorry, guys. We're going to start in about 10 minutes from now. When you see it again, we won't bring it up again. When you see Jay play the graphic, that's when we'll start taking the calls. Now, the one thing, I don't know if Crap just said it or not. I don't think he did. We're going to take 3 calls today, right, Crap?
Yes, 3.
We're going to take 3 calls each week leading up to the Spider-Man release. When Spider-Man releases, the closest score wins.
Yep.
So
exactly.
There you go, folks. That's
exactly.
How it is.
And we're gonna keep track of it. It's gonna be great. I'm sure a lot of you are gonna want to get that 100 in, but you can't have the same guess as somebody else. So some of you are gonna have to. I can see this how it's gonna go already. 97, 98, 99. That's how it's gonna go because people don't realize that Spider-Man games traditionally aren't gonna score tremendously.
Yeah, like this is not gonna be The Price is Right.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody's gonna go one.
Yeah, you don't
$1, Bob. $1.
Yeah, I got a feeling somebody's gonna guess like 75 and probably win because it's gonna be closer than the ones guessing 99. So
like I said, when you see that, guys, do call in.
Call in on Skype, MC Space Morning,
and we will we'll definitely record it, buddy. We will we'll take your name down and we will take down your score. And it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to this. I love this game, actually, Crap.
You were the one that suggested we do this one.
Yes, I'm a big fan of it. Big fan. Yes. I think it's worth it. I think that the fans deserve it. That being said, let's take a voicemail, Jay. We've got a bunch.
Yeah, we do got a bunch. Let's rack that up.
Rack it up, Crap. You like that? I know you did. I don't get to say that very often.
I'm not hearing anything, Jay.
I don't hear anything, Jay. I don't hear Jay. Oh, maybe he's taking a call.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's doing a call. Welcome, M&C Evening.
Maybe doing it. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
We're learning J-Dubs. We are learning.
You know, I missed the days when we had when we could set the what was that thing? When we could set it to a certain when we could set it to studio mode and we could hear everything over everything.
Oh, that's right. I know, the good old days. That's all right.
Yeah.
What do we got, Jay? Let him patch him through. Let's do this.
M&C Evenings.
He hung up.
Oh, that's
he was a new caller too.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah, you know,
you never know.
Yeah,
let's go with a voicemail then.
Yeah, maybe we can rack up a voicemail. Who do we got, Jay?
Certainly. We have so this guy changed his name. He used to go by Neopatal or something like that.
Okay.
But now he's AP Cool J.
All right.
Oh, I know AP Cool J. All right, cool.
Yeah. He's a Patreon supporter.
Yes, he is.
I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I'll say IGN. Oi. 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 IGN. You're out of luck. IGN. You lost Atlanta. IGN, you lost your best. IGN, rotten hell. Because you know, M&C mornings, M&C evenings, you guys are the best.
I like this guy.
I do. Good.
That's
good
our
stuff.
version of Gene Simmons.
It is, man.
That was awesome.
It is.
First of all, thanks for that. That rocked. Second of all, you know, that is a subject, Crap. We talked about it on Xbox Nation last night. What do you think, dude? I mean, like, I think not just IGN. I think all of them are in trouble. Not
well, you know what? Yeah.
But
here's the thing. Now they're all going to be under a microscope. It brings people to kind of looking at what they're doing. So I think that this is actually going to help the situation where a lot of people were expecting these sites to give like Spider-Man an inflated score. Now they got to back that off a little bit and just give it the score that it probably deserves. I mean, it's still going to get that 0.5 PS home team advantage there, but at the same time, it's probably going to be a little bit more of what it actually deserves, in my opinion. So,
Yeah, no, I mean, the problem is that like once you see like something like this happen, and I know everybody's been saying it, but it is key to say over and over again. You have a guy that had such a small YouTube channel doing reviews, but it was coming from the heart. And then all of a sudden you have IGN copying it. Like, I mean, this guy would have been better off walking over to one of his other colleagues and saying, hey, listen, you play this game too, right? Yeah, me too. Want to help me do this review? Like, help work internally. Like, everyone's going to find that. I don't understand, like, why that would be. And when I do reviews, and I don't do many, so, I'm not trying to say that I'm by no means the poster child for reviews. But when I do them, I sit down after I get done playing it, and I just start to write, and I got my notes from Adam Sessler. Adam Sessler did it, and I read what he did, and I just write. I write how I feel about the game. A lot of it I edit later. And then I do a couple of the recordings. I record myself doing it. You can ask Jay. Me and Jay did them together many a times. I would record myself 3-4 times and send them to Jay and kind of bother Jay and say, Jay, which one sounded the best with pauses and the way that it went with the video I sent you. And it was something that you should love to do, And I don't know. It's just it's an important thing to give a shit about. And if you're getting paid to do it like you are at IGN, you would think that you want to do that. That's something I don't know, just a thought.
We got a call? Okay, M&C, what's up? Yo. Hello.
All right, thanks, Jay. Hey, Mooch, Crab, J-Dubs. This is Nightwolf Thunder. I was calling the last week, and you guys wasn't doing the M&C evening, so thought of come today, ask you, not ask you some questions. Just I was looking at this GameSpot video, and it is a video that they name. I think it was the best games of 2008. Not 2018 so far, and I'm like, okay, this could be pretty good. So I'm checking the video out. They talk about like for 5 minutes about games like they had like few multiplats there, but the ones that I noticed the most, they have like maybe 3-4 PS4 exclusives. So I'm looking at the at the video, and I noticed that they talk about these games like God of War in Detroit for 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay. So I continue watching the video, and they didn't put at all like any Xbox games. I'm like, why didn't you like put an Xbox game there? At least you could have put like let's say State of Decay is having, I know it didn't have good reviews, but a lot of people's playing it right now. And I'm looking at it, and I did found a little bit of the they have like a video clip about it, and they mention it. They mention State of Decay at the end, and I'm like, okay, finally. So I'm watching to see what they think. Out of five people watching, only one liked the game, and the other ones were like, no, we're not gonna show this game. It's not good. I can't recommend this game. I'm like scratching my head, and then I'm like, hey, but can you at least let the guy that likes the game talk about it? And they're like, nah, we can't recommend that game. And I'm like, what? Scratching my head, like, okay, oh my god. I just want to know what you guys think about this. The video should be there. They probably, I don't think they took it down or anything like that, but a lot of people didn't like it. So, just let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks.
Well, that's cool. Like, I think what and it's funny. Nobody ever wants to talk about it. They don't like the media bias thing. No one likes it. No, of course, nobody wants to hear about it because you actually
nobody thought there was media bias until until they basically take one of these things away. You know what I mean?
Right.
They steal a review, and then they go, oh well, maybe. Well, just because that's the one time they got caught. doesn't mean that that's the only time that something like that happens. So you got to be a little bit wary of the media in general. I know
it's all listen, the same thing that me and Crap do is the same thing that IGN, Kotaku, and all these other guys do. They don't have, and even Jason Schreier, they said we don't have to be objective, So they don't have to do, they are literally just giving you an opinion piece. And if you're going there for an opinion piece and you're happy as a consumer, then I say go for it. Go for it. Knock yourself out. There's 15 million people with IGN. I watch some of the stuff to just see what's going on. I occasionally, like I said, Alana was a great addition to their channel. It was insightful, it was knowledgeable, and she cared.
Yeah.
And like I said,
she was like into journalism and things like that.
Right.
That's why like she wasn't just like a pretty face out there.
No, she wasn't just like, I like Sony because these guys do over here. Or that person does over there. It was like she actually said what she actually, I think, believe it or not, I think she played Xbox more often than not.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. But I mean, to answer the caller's question, everybody sees that bias in a different light. Sometimes you see it in writing. Sometimes you guys are seeing it on different shows on YouTube. But like, that's the thing though. So for you guys in the chat that are like, oh my God, I can't believe you guys say this stuff about Xbox and Sony. At least when we come out, we say to you guys, hey, this is our preference. We prefer the Xbox. We've said that a million times. So you can't come on here and be like, you guys think you like Sony. What's with all this Xbox talk? You know what I mean? Like when I used to go to IGN, and I don't think you guys know this, when I used to go to IGN years and years and years ago for reviews, the slant wasn't one way or the other. I went there to find out about the game. Did you like the game or did you not?
They used to do a lot of interviews with developers and talk about the games themselves and things like that.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, it is interesting that that's kind of what they're doing right now.
You know why? They've all become little mini celebrities, so they don't need the developers on there.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the star now.
Yeah, 100%. And so, do we? I can't hear that for shit for some reason.
I'm hearing it vaguely, but it is there. We do have a call.
All right, M&C Evening. What up?
Hey guys, it's Bon Gaming from Twitter. With all the recent acquisitions going from basically 4 studios to 10 now, with not counting Mojang, how do you feel where Xbox position will be next generation? Will next generation be like the best generation for exclusives?
Well, what do you think, Crap? You take that one away. He was saying, is next generation Xbox the place for exclusives with all their new founded they're acquired?
Yes. Anybody that doesn't think that Microsoft is where it's going to be for the exclusives, I think that's where it's going to be. Just look at how Sony struggles at the start of every generation to get their exclusives out the door, and there's a turnaround time that's involved. Microsoft, even though it sucks right now, I think that they're going to be in a much better position. And, rumor has it even more studios than Sony. So I think that's all going to play in very well for Microsoft. They have Game Pass, so you don't even need to buy the games to play these exclusives. So I think that's going to do extremely well for them. Not only that, but what happens? I mean, I know that this could go one way or the other, but what happens when Sony's like, you got to buy a PS5 to play these games, and they got to start all over, counting up with the PS5, and Microsoft's like, we're continuing on the Xbox One brand, so they start off next gen with 70 million consoles by the time it kicks off. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine the goalpost that'll move at that point? Right. Like, it'll be incredible. Like, it's going to be funny. I love to see the goalpost move around a bit. And it's funny, it's something that I enjoy. Like, today was a good day as an Xbox fan because you got to see the Sony dudes downplay Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that Sony paid $50 million to get marketing rights for.
Rack them up.
Right?
Yeah.
So
rack them up.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't know. I mean, it is interesting right now. And you're seeing, I want to see more instances than just NBA 2K19 crap. But I like that Microsoft went in and grabbed NBA. That's a big game.
Very proactive to do that.
Yes. I mean, that right there, in all honesty, is a huge move. But you just said yourself, so Sony's got Red Dead Redemption 2. marketing rights, but Microsoft is going to get a lot of the glamour because they're going to be either 4K or a lot closer to 4K.
Failed Pyromancer says, crap gamer, but why assume the PS5 won't play PS4 games? No, I think it will play PS4 games, but I don't think the PS4 is going to play PS5 games. There's not going to be forward compatibility there, where I think Microsoft is going the phone route, where at least for a while you're going to be able to play Xbox One X2 games on your One X. You know what I mean? Like just a scaled down version. Microsoft is done with generations. So, they're going to start off the Xbox One line. They called it the Xbox One family of devices, the next ones that they're making. So those are going to be Xbox Ones too. So it's going to be, that's what I'm talking about. It's going to be interesting to see how that works out. It could go either way. I mean, I've said it before that it's, it could go Sony's way because they're doing that and it's more old school and people are used to that.
Right.
But it could go Microsoft's way because they're doing a good job at trying to get people to, to try to buy into their ecosystem where you can take all your stuff with you. So, M&C Evenings.
You have a call. Yeah. Come on down.
Hey, it's Chaos Gamer just saying I love your guys' show. I listen to it every time I can. Keep up the good work, and I'm out.
Chaos Gamer is awesome, man. He contributes like crazy.
Dave Robbins goes, how do you convince 100 million PS4 owners to switch to Xbox and leave their libraries behind? He says, answer this and I'll PayPal you $2,000. Bro, how did you convince 100 million 360 users to go to PS4?
Yeah.
It's called you have a less expensive box. You're going to have more power, and you're going to have Game Pass. So you're going to have an instant library, right? So the average PS4 gamer, their library is probably less than 50 games, right? Because I have over 100 PS4 games, and I'm not even a PS4 gamer. And I tend to have more games than the average person. So the fact that you can hop over and get to play 200 and some games with Game Pass, that's why. I think that's going to be
forgetting all these good services and good deeds that are coming out of Xbox. Like you said, Game Pass, right? Cheaper box, stronger box.
Our Rob goes $2,000 richer. Crap. He's like,
that's great.
Of course, man. Come on, man. You got to come out at me with a little bit better question than that.
But everyone forgets is that there's new gamers every day, guys. So if this goodwill's coming forward from Xbox with cross-play, right, and cross progression probably with their game in the future, and play anywhere, and PC games are Xbox, and Xbox games are PC. Like young folks growing up are not thinking with the same way we thought years and years ago. So how do you get those PlayStation fans over? Microsoft's doing it. It just takes time. And you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. I have a shout out to AJ Felton, who writes both of us all the time. AJ,
he just got a 4K TV.
Yes,
and he's like the X is great. He's like it's a beast. It's even more of a beast when you get to play it on a 4K.
Is probably
TV.
One of the largest PlayStation fans I'd ever met in my life, and now he's playing almost, not completely. He's almost exclusively on the X. He said, Mooch, it is unbelievable day and night.
This Chad Main guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's like, nobody's going to buy a stream box. I'm not talking about a stream box. I'm talking about the Scarlett as a hardcore, just a local device. That's what's going to be the offering there. It's the Xbox One 2 or whatever the hell they're going to call it. I don't know. But it's going to be...
Gendrix said the same thing you just did. He said, I switched from PS4 to Xbox 2 years ago.
There you go.
There's people... It's happening, guys. Listen, this isn't about Mooch and crap. This isn't about the show. I'm just telling you, listen, they're up in Redmond. You notice that the media has had almost no fuel to burn Microsoft with? They're not giving them any more ammunition. They're not. Everything is like, okay, we're doing it. You guys want to do this? Let's do that. You guys want to play anywhere? Play anywhere. You want cross-play? Take cross-play. You want cross-progression? We're up for it. You want to play Minecraft on Switch? Take it. You know, I mean, they're literally just giving you everything you want, and that takes time, guys. But there's new gamers every day that are born. There's new gamers every day coming into new consoles, right?
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stream stuff. That's not really intended for us or anybody that would watch this show. That's not at all, I don't think, the intention for that stuff, to be honest with you. So,
guys, I think it's time. I think it's time we have to play.
Yes, all right.
Yes. So it's time for Guess That Metacritic. So the first 3 calls get to call in and you guess what the Metacritic is going to be for Spider-Man on PS4. Closest one wins a copy of the game. Insane, I know, but we're giving away great stuff here on M&C Mornings. Great. Yes, I mean this is the game of our bloody existence here, and you guys get the chance to actually win it. And I'm gonna make sure that I write all this stuff down so that you guys can win. Yeah, so call in, let us know your names, and not on the chat. You got to call in on Skype, MC Space Mornings, first 3, and we're gonna do it each week leading up to the release. So if you don't get in this week, try to get in next week. You're gonna have like a 1 in 12 chance to win. That's freaking amazing odds. So yeah.
Yeah. Without the oops.
Woo! Yeah. So I'm excited for this. You were the one that made this idea today, Mooch. You were like,
Guess that Metacritic, bitches. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. Spider-Man. He's
the man
half spider
with
but
spiders
half man.
and man.
Spider-Man.
Man.
He's half man. He's got an Aunt May.
He's got an Aunt May.
Did we get a call, Jay? Is that?
Yes, we have a call.
Who is it, Jay?
Okay.
What do we got?
Hey, Mooch and Crap, this is Yahweh Wee from Xbox Live. Sorry about my voice. These damn allergies are killing me. Holy hell. But, Mooch, I was listening to your podcast on Crap's channel just the other day, and I heard you say about the Coke and Pepsi at McDonald's and Burger King. Well, I don't know how often you got to Burger King lately, but both of them, at least in my area, well, I live in Pennsylvania, both Burger King and McDonald's has Coke products now. So I don't know when that happened, but every time you say that, it makes me laugh because they both have Coke products now.
Not
but
New
anyway,
York.
my question is, when do you think Xbox will have that where you can trade in your downloadable games, for credit,
wait for that too.
To buy different games. And I think the Metacritic for Spider-Man will be like a 93. Thanks very much. Bye.
Jesus.
All right, there you go.
All right, appreciate it. I got it written down, man. 93. Good Lord. That's a high Metacritic.
I didn't know that everywhere in New York, by the way, McDonald's is only Coca-Cola product and Burger King is...
Man, guess the Metacritic for the Spider-Man. Spider-Man. He's half spider, half man. Got a bitch named Mary Jane. Yeah, got a bitch named Mary Jane. Got an Aunt May. He doesn't feel so good because he dies in Infinity War.
Oh, spoilers! Spoilers.
We should wait for the 3 calls, right?
We should. Do we have another call, Jay? Is there anything coming through?
We have a special person that just actually entered the room. He wants to guess that Metacritic.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear who it is. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who this?
Who that?
Who that?
Hey guys, how are you doing? It's been a long time since.
Hey, Mike.
About the show, yeah. Hey, Mooch, Crab, J-Dubs, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Yeah, I'm really excited to guess the Metacritic. I know a lot of people are expecting this game to be amazing. I'm going to give it, actually, 98.9. And I'll tell you why I'm going to take a point off. I'm going to take it off for that ridiculous-looking white spider on the front of his shirt because it reminds me of a mustard stain you'd get on your white shirt in a business meeting. And we've all been there, okay? But the game itself looks great. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And look, as an Xbox fan, we're really tired of giant metal-looking dudes going around in olive green suits. This is bright, it's shiny, it's blue. I think it will be amazing. And on that fact alone, any guy that can wear a leotard and fly through a city, it's got to be an amazing game. So give it up for Spider-Man and the guys at Insomniac. They did Sunset Overdrive for us, and it was amazing. So this one's going to be really good, too.
That's great. Hey, Mike, thanks for calling in. Real quick, I know you got to go because you're busy, but we're all wondering. I'm in the Delta because I elected to be out of the Alpha for the Insider program. When are the rest of us going to get the avatars? Because I know the betas got them and the alphas had them for a while, but we've been promised this for about a year. Are we getting avatars anytime soon?
Well, the problem is we made a joke around the office that we couldn't make pants big enough to fit Aaron Greenberg's belly. So we have to go back to the drawing board, and we're going to redo that. Plus, every time we get these things just about near finished, we get, of course, Xbox P3 comes in, Phil comes in, and he's like, oh, I'm not handsome enough. I've got to be better, and we got to go back to the drawing board, that sort of thing. So we're running into a couple of delays on top of that. The guys at PUBG have been helping us out, but we know that they can't get a fucking game made, so that's not helping us either. They're always behind the 8 ball. So yeah, we'll get them out eventually, and hopefully you guys will really enjoy them. I know a lot of you guys can't wait for those avatars.
Sometimes people call it TMI. I call it just honesty. Mike, thank you for those. Crap, did you have anything for?
Yeah, Mike. What's up, man? Thank you for joining us. I was just wondering, was there a particular game? Like, is it hard to pick which game you're gonna stream this year? Are you gonna stream? Is it Spider-Man? Is it Forza Horizon 4? Like, what's on the docket? What are you gonna be streaming for everybody?
Come on, crap. How could you not pick the world's most popular game of Fortnite? I mean, who doesn't want to build a house when you're shooting at 20 other people? I mean, that is the most popular game going. I'm always playing Fortnite. I'm like a semi-pro at that right now. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. It's like Minecraft built in with PUBG. It's pretty much the accumulation of both games. It's awesome. If they had a baby, that's what you get. It's got to be Fortnite, man. And if I got to pick another game, I don't know, We Happy Few looks a little twisted and disturbing, so give that a try.
Mike,
all right, great. Mike, we appreciate it, man. We do appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. It's awesome to have you back and join us on M&C. We still have got a lot more interviews to come with you, so we appreciate you taking your time out. So
thank you, Mike.
Now, for God's sake, guys, back in the friggin' room, get the straight-laced animations on the faces right, okay? See you guys. Take care.
All right, see you later. Yeah, I know that is weird. Jay, you are the graphic god. A bit of a slip up there. I see that Mike's animation didn't come up, and instead we got some random. We have everybody's animation, so we have Noofs up there. But that was just a slip. That was the great Mike Ibarra from Xbox.
Yes, he loves the show. He's a big fan. This is fantastic stuff. So I mean, yeah, good to see. Also, we need those calls in, man. If you guys want to get those we got 2 more spots open this week for the Metacritic. 2 more spots.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and take Mike's out of that. His
90. What was it? 98.8. Yeah, 98.8. That'd be a little bit too much. Kind of unfair. So
very cool. Though. Yeah, guys, call in. You can call in, give a Metacritic score. We are jotting down your name and your number. Whoever is closest wins Spider-Man.
Absolutely. Do you guys want to win? Yeah. Do we?
We do have a call.
We do have a call.
Let's hear that call.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Crap? What's up, Mooch? What's up, Jay? I'm gonna guess 96. Yeah, I know it's a high number, but you gotta add a plus 10 for anything that's a PS exclusive when it comes to Metacritic. So that's my guess. Yeah, we'll see if we win. I know it's not gonna beat God of War, but 96 seems like a nice round number for them.
Well, what did God of War get on Meta?
First of all, who was this?
Who was that, Jay?
Jay. Who that?
Sorry, that was Fuzzy Belvedere.
Oh, okay, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy came in at 90. What?
96.
96.
Jeez. All right, man. So we got a 96 and a 93. We've got space for one more.
Sounds like anybody could win still.
Yeah, I mean, damn. Hey, somebody come in with that 75. Don't bust me up, but you'd probably win.
Yeah, you might win it all. I don't know. It's wild.
Man, that's incredible.
Spider-Man. Half spider, half man.
Crap, you know what? We probably got about
feel good.
We've got 5 or 6 voicemails left, but we should do a commercial real quick.
We could do a commercial. Jay, what do we got? Spider.
Oh, we got a call.
Got a call. It's a Spider-Man related call.
Great.
It's great.
Of course
Spider-Man's great. Mooch, Crap, Jada.
Spider-Man. Hello.
Okay, we have another call.
All right, go ahead. Come on through.
Go ahead.
Hello. My name is Derek Reichley. I was calling the Metacritic. I think it might be at an 85, hopefully, because hopefully. I just wanted to also say I'm a big fan of you guys and keep up the great work.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Man.
so his name was Derek, right?
Jay, was that Derek?
Jay.
Sorry, yeah, that was Derek. Derek Radcliffe.
Derek R. Okay, so we got we with 93, Fuzzy Belvedere at 96, Derek R with an 85.
I think Derek's in the front runner to win right now. Not gonna lie to you.
Exactly. So yeah,
UK
those are.
Lazarus goes hashtag Derek. Yes, let's start that up.
Exactly.
Great.
So it's gonna be funny. It's a funny stuff. I'm telling you, it is. It's like I'm surprised that and I know two of those are Xbox dudes.
I know.
And they've guessed that high. Like, holy crap. Those are like, some of those are higher than the God of War ones. Like, how in the hell would that even work?
No, I totally agree. Let's do our commercial, and then I want to go. We have a lot of voicemails, and we still want to hear. That's our 3 call-ins, though, right? So we got our 3 for today. So we're
gonna do it again every week.
Yeah, next week you have another chance, and like I said, whoever's closest at the end of the 3 weeks left? 4 weeks left?
Yeah.
Then we'll play from there. And
you got a hell of a chance if you get through. I'm telling you, nobody else is doing this type of thing.
Spider-Man giveaway, and only 12 people are going to get a chance to take a rip at it. So let's play that commercial, Jay.
Well, we're playing the Patreon?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Mooch and Crap here, and we wanted to take a minute to talk about Patreon with you guys. So far, you guys have been really supportive. You've gone out of your way to support the show and help us grow and become a better show. Wouldn't you agree, Mooch?
I totally agree. Ever since we launched Patreon, we kind of went into it thinking this is something that we want to get the audience involved with, but we need their help. And they came through tenfold, Crap. They've given us the ability to reach out and express ourselves artistically. And to be honest with you, I'm overwhelmed.
Yes, it's very cool to see the amount of support that our show has gotten, and we actually need continued support from people, much like PBS does. Because all the money goes back into the show, whether it be more things for Jay to use, more prizes to give away, and actually for $1 and a dream, go ahead and give them the spiel, Mooch.
For $1 and a dream, you guys can pick the game of your dreams. You can pick whatever you want. You can have Xbox Live for a year, PlayStation Network for a year. Anything you want is what we're here to help you with, well, for a $60 value. And like Crap had just said, just like any kind of PBS telethon, we're doing the same thing and asking you for your Patreon support. The only difference is when me and Crap turn around, instead of having 50 celebrities, we just have Jay on one phone. But nonetheless, it's the same result. Your help makes us better, and we can't thank you enough.
Absolutely, 100%. We work for you guys. We're the outlet for you. We are for the people. Thank you guys for the support. It really helps us. It helps the show. It helps us get better, and it helps us sound better. So thank you guys so much.
Well, that was awesome. But let me say, I want to say this much real quick. Shout out to King Ram, Crap. He says, I give up on calling in. King Ram, the phone lines are open. So I don't know if it's I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's a phone thing.
No, it's not a phone thing. It's like when Guess That Metacritic came on, I had 20 people trying to call all at one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good
King,
though. Remember when we did this the first time? We couldn't get anybody to call. Well, it was. Nobody would call. To be fair, it was for State of Decay 2.
Yeah, it was State of Decay 2. Yeah. You know how great that was? I had somebody write me today on Twitter. They're like, hey, Mooch, guess what? State of Decay 2's got a new patch that came out. I'm like, who cares? Nobody's playing that. Who cares?
That's not true. There are still people.
I know. Yes, there are. There's like 8 people. I love them.
No, there's millions. Millions.
Millions.
Mm-hmm.
Zillions.
I'm gonna have to send Mike a custom avatar so he stops stealing them online. Like he stole noofs or something. I don't know what that was all about.
Took noofs. Well, you know what it is? He's busy man.
He is a busy guy.
He's busy.
He is. We do got some voicemails though.
Yes, that's
Jay.
no voicemail. And good dang, you don't count. You have like 3,000 hours in the State of Decay 2. I'm starting to think you're a developer.
Exactly.
He works for Undead Labs, I'm sure. Let's do that voicemail, Jay.
There is no voicemail.
There.
No, there is no. That is true.
We're asking you to play a voicemail, Jay. Keep
that's funny. 'Cause
what?
I had these pop-ups coming up on the screen, and I was reading them, and then sorry.
You're like, there is no voicemail.
Oh yeah, there's only a ton of them. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We have Diggity on deck.
Alrighty. Nice. Another Patreon supporter.
Moose Crab J. What's up, y'all? This is Third Griggity. It is fantastic news to see that Microsoft is really investing in these new games. To see that Playground Studios they're hiring these guys that's experienced and they worked on big AAA games previously. That's good things to see. Because I mean, I'm happy they're not just hiring, some 23-year-old punks that just graduated from college. I mean, that's cool that they're hiring those guys, but they're also hiring guys that's been in this industry, that has the pedigree, and that's fantastic news as Xbox fans. Next gen is really going to be fun. I'm not really in a rush for next gen, but if it's coming, might as well embrace it. One more quick thing before I get out of here, guys. I was watching the old BGST E3 2017 reaction video. And Mooch said something while Phil Spencer was announcing the whole Xbox One X and everything. Mooch said, "Somebody is woke a sleeping giant." And I thought about when he said that. Even though it's taken a couple of years, he's absolutely right about that. Because Microsoft is in. They are 100% backing these guys, and it's going to be so much fun, y'all. So, anyway, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Peace and love.
Well, that's what it is, and of course that's an old slogan from World War II. But like realistically, the thing about it is you can only poke the bear so many times until you get bit. And we've been saying this for a long time. And shout out to Zaire, who said, be the behemoth that you are. And the thing is that's what they're doing right now. And the thing about it is that's why you see Google making some moves, you see Amazon making moves, and you see Sony kind of staying still, and the reason being is that the way gaming, and this isn't me speaking as a fanboy or anything, guys. It's not about that. This is just let's talk games for a minute. Realistically, like gaming is going towards the cloud and servers and crossplay and multiple devices and having your game everywhere. Like they're all doing that. You think Google and Amazon are getting into it to just have a box and only play on their box when you have Google and Amazon that have Google with the largest search engine of all time and Amazon with all the stuff that they have with, I believe, Alexa and all that's theirs, right? You imagine the amount of data they're collecting off of that. They want to stream things. They know that that's the way to get this information to everybody. So Microsoft already has the Azure set up, and they have everything. The infrastructure is there. Plus, they're scooping up first-party studios left and right as they become available. So what you have to understand is when I saw this happening, I was like, whoa, that's big bucks they're starting to spend. That's a lot of money going into R&D. And I mean, this isn't about console wars or anything like that, guys. This is about looking at black and white numbers and what's happening. And Microsoft is making some huge moves right now. And look, if you're a Sony fan, and I like some of Sony's games, I'm probably one of the largest The Last of Us fans you're going to find.
Unfortunately,
I love it. I love that game to death. I love Uncharted. I love Naughty Dog. I'm not a huge fan of Neil Druckmann's ego, but I love his work. And
I like the God of
Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted series. I think that's a great.
But in the long run, if you guys as Sony fans that are hardcore Sony, I'm just saying, like realistically, just speaking, if you don't see them start to make any kind of advancements in the cloud space or the server space, you guys have to question what's going on, because you see Amazon, Google, and Microsoft going that way, right? So if you see the three companies they're powerful, they're rich. If they're going that way, then you got to wonder, is Sony resting on their morals? And I think that'll last for a while, but I don't know if it'll last forever. And we do have a call, guys. Just something to think about,
Yeah, exactly. M&C morning or evenings. Excuse me. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
King Ram here. Just a few things I want to go through really quick. Earlier you were talking about cameras and the camera that the Xbox came with initially, and PS4 has the camera. What's wrong with cameras? If we didn't have cameras, we wouldn't have porn, and we all know that's good, which no one will admit, but it's there. And as far as Spider-Man goes, Spider-Man is all good and everything, but as some would say, who cares? Listen, you guys are great. Keep doing what you do. Thanks. Goodbye.
That's awesome. King Ram, thanks for finally making the show. We do appreciate it. You've been with us for so long, man. Awesome to have you with us. It is what it is. And it's funny because somebody said, Chad Main in the chat, he goes, no one wants to stream. Crap Gamer, do you want to stream? Listen, Crap has come out and said that he's not a fan of it. But here's the thing. Me and Crap talk about this offline all the time. This isn't about what Mooch and Crap like. This is where the industry is going. And whether we like it or not, that's what's happening. And the point of the matter is it happening tomorrow? No. So relax. It's not happening tomorrow. And I said that. Sony's doing a great job of saying no crossplay. Okay? No this. No changing your name. We're traditional. This is what we do. They've always been that. Even though the media made you think from 2013 to 2016 that Sony was for the gamers, Sony was just implementing their policy, but louder and with powerful friends in the media. That's all they were doing. I agree with you, but let me tell you why you're wrong. Exactly, Mooch. I'm telling the audience.
Mooch disagrees with you.
I do disagree with him.
Yeah.
That's third party.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think streaming's ever going to be the only option we have. That would be foolish.
No, but it's going to be a viable option.
It is going to be an option, and yes. I think that I still think that they're going to see a lot of blowback from the core gamers on that. I don't think they're going to treat it as a big deal, to be honest with you. Just sort of how Sony does it. They don't treat PS Now as a big deal. I don't see Microsoft treating.
We're not there yet, Crap. We don't have the infrastructure yet, and that's why I said it's not going to happen tomorrow.
So, even so, I still don't see them treating it as a huge deal. Just something as like an option to, and we don't even know like everything that's involved. So it's really kind of hard to say. Like it's not going to be my thing. So I know fine. That much. Yeah,
it's not my bag. Baby, it's not your bag, Crap.
This is my
bag. You want to know something, Crap? I'll be real honest with you. I think come 5 years from now, we're not streaming full time. No way. No. But you're going to be streaming something.
I don't know if I will be I'm interested in being able to stream to help out.
Clowns. Shout out to Italian Clowns who's on Crossfire. Clowns had said to me, Crap, that his area is getting a huge boost.
Well, you got to remember that Florida is a big place
too. Well, he said he's near. He's close enough to where he thinks you would get it.
I don't think we're very close.
Well, if you do get what he's going to get, you're going to start changing.
We don't have any kind of stuff. We have one company here. That's it.
Well, who knows? I can't speak to it, but he said he thought you would be getting it. Anyway.
No, not even close, man. There's not even something about a no compete or something in here. So it's it's
King Ram. Don't promote it. Wheel of Wonder audio tune.
We've got double Wheel of Wonders, by the way. Later. So
by the way, we only have 35 minutes left. Let's do a voicemail.
Of Wonder.
Let's not do auto tune.
Wheel of Wonder. It's coming later. 2 of them.
Oh shit.
He paid for it, man. Come on.
He did. All right, fine.
Yeah.
King, if you're going to do that, can you at least give me 10? I can't take it anymore. Give me 10, please. For my ears. All right. Jay, can we get a voicemail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Jay Yoon on deck.
Oh, Jay Yoon. Love Jay Yoon. Another Patreon supporter.
Yes. Everybody supports us on Patreon. Do you?
Trap, J-Dubs, I have a rant here real quickly. There's a member on one of the podcasts. He's 19 years old. What the hell does he know about gaming? He's 19 freaking years old. No experience. I could really care less about his opinion. Seriously, 19 freaking years old. All right, guys. Have a great podcast. Love your show. Take care. Bye.
Is he talking about somebody who has a podcast that's 19?
Yeah, I don't know who exactly.
I don't know who he's talking about. But I mean, listen. Here's the thing. Jay Woon, I hear you. I try to keep extremely positive on the youth really is going to eventually make decisions, and I think that I see the kids that I know. There you go, King Ram. I'll give you one in a second. Let me just build up to it, buddy. But I'm gonna hit King Ram's request up in a second.
Dude, you hit.
Didn't I do that awesome in the pre-show?
You hit a Hadouken in the pre-show, right?
And Crap thought it was a recording. He goes,
dude, it was better than the recording.
It
man.
was.
I thought that was incredible.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, look, if you're 19, you still have a right to talk about video
right
games.
to talk. Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
so that's where I was going with this, is that I value their opinion because, my kids and their friends, they all they ever talk about is podcasting and streaming. That's all they talk about.
Hadouken.
Right? We're going to get there. But I think that the youth, that's what they want to do. They're into it, and that it's the cool thing right now. So, and everyone thinks that they can be a little piece of Hollywood. So even though Jay Yoon, I hear you and I understand coming from, the parental side of the world, you know what? It is cool to be able to hear a different take on gaming, even if you may not agree with it. So
yeah, 100%. I mean, you can choose to watch or not. I mean, that's basically how that stuff works.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Do we have another voicemail, Jay?
Oh,
we have.
Yes, we certainly do. We have Jack Jackal from a faraway land.
Nice, Jack.
Nice.
I've been talking to Jack a lot on Twitter. And guys, the phone lines are still open. Hadouken! There you go. That was for you, King Ram.
That was a live one too, man.
That was live. Thank you.
Nice.
Good morning, M&C Evening. Wait, that's not right. Good evening, M&C Morning. Okay, this is also doesn't sound right. Anyway, what's up, Mooch and Crab? What's up, J-Dubs? This is your fan, Jack Jackal from a faraway land. The show must go on. It doesn't matter to me if it's in the evening or if it's in the morning, as I always listen to the podcast once it's uploaded to YouTube, due to the time difference in my country. So here's a quick question for you guys. When do you think Microsoft will stop giving us Xbox 360 games and games with gold? Do you think it will be the time when the next Xbox releases, maybe? That's it for me. You guys have a great day now. And oh, by the way, where's Mimir?
I miss Mimir too, to be honest.
I miss it, but the battery died in that damn thing. Like
crap, for $80 you get a new one.
Yeah. Let me go pump that out real quick.
Well, he brought up a good point, Crap. When will Xbox pull the plug on the whole, you know what I mean, on the whole 360 thing?
I don't know. I don't think that it's going to happen anytime soon, to be honest with you.
I don't either. But at the same time, as much as I don't think it'll happen, Crap, I think it's going to happen at some point. And let's be honest, guys. If Microsoft wants to give us a plethora of digital 360, by the way, of all the games with gold, I think I have now downloaded 2 or 3 of the 360 games. Like I don't ever even.
I always click to download them, and it doesn't necessarily mean that I download them, but I do.
I don't even do that. I don't, because the thing is like I'm at a stage in my life where I'm like, who the hell are you fooling? You know what I mean? Like, there's no sense of me even saying I have it when I have no intention of ever playing. Like, what did they give last month, or is it the Mickey Mouse thing? Crap.
That's this month.
It's this month.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to get to play that.
Well, I'm glad you are.
Yeah.
I actually went to Total Recall to erase that memory.
Come on,
guys, I told you. You say Mickey, Mooch says out. Mickey out.
Ask me what I've
out.
been playing, guys. Ask me what I've been playing lately.
What have you been
What
playing?
have you been playing, Jay?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Dante's Inferno, both 360.
Nice. Nice. That's not even that old a game, dude.
That's not. But Jay, shout out to J Dubs. By the way, J Dubs loves older games. He just does.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but here's the thing. That Dante's Inferno is actually supposedly really good. Those are two games that I actually haven't even played.
Yeah, like Dante's Inferno is really like it scratched my God of War itch because it's really violent. It's violent. It's gory. There's boobies.
Yes.
So it gives me everything I need.
Well, I can see that.
Everything Jay needs is right there, man.
Hey, listen, I can't blame him.
His example was funny though, if you think about it.
It was pretty damn funny.
Just boobies.
Jay likes boobies. If a game has boobies, he's all in.
Hey, Jay, hey, crap, I got a question. Chaos Gamer goes, do you think they will combine Xbox Live and Game Pass?
I think they'll offer an option for those two things. I don't think they're going to go, you're now forced to pay $140 for both. Yes, forced. Yes. So I don't think they're gonna do that.
No, not like they made you force yourself in the 4K download
assets. Yeah. Yes.
How dare they?
How dare they force you to download those 4K assets that you pay for? Yeah. What the hell's wrong with them?
Don't give me those. That's great crap. But I'm not coming around. that third party mooch is pissed tonight.
It is. It is. Who else we got? How many more we got, Jay?
Jay, we got to have at least 4 more.
Yeah, we got 3 more. So we've got
all right.
Okay.
We got middle-aged game guy.
Oh.
Mooch, Crab, J-Dubs, it's middle-aged game guy calling again. I don't care if you guys are on Sundays, Thursdays, or on a full moon of every second lunar cycle. I'm going to keep tuning in. You guys are fantastic. And I will be a Patreon supporter soon enough. But unlike Randall Thor, the man with $1 million, well, the tagline of my house is man with a mortgage. So I'm working on it. Speaking of Patreon, I'm going to be starting my own Patreon page. And all proceeds are going to go towards my 2 Italian paisans that I'm flying down to Florida to go smash Crap's auto-tune machine. Mooch, I expect a very large contribution from you. Thank you in advance.
Yes.
Anyhow, all joking aside, the Scarlet streaming box, okay? Why not? What if Microsoft gives away this box for free? Okay, people have talked to me like, oh, game guy, you're crazy. Am I crazy? I'm talking to you right now on an $800 cell phone I didn't pay anything for, as long as I'm subscribed to their service, right? I'm watching 4K sports on a cable box that's provided by my cable company for free as long as I'm paying for the service. You want to reach quote-unquote 2 billion players? This is how you do it. This would be a stocking stuffer across the globe. Okay, I'm going to have one in my bedroom. Yeah, I'm going to have the big Scarlet downstairs, my 70-inch 4K TV and all that. But I'm going to have that streaming box in my room, and people will be like, oh, it's not for the hardcore. You're damn right it's still for the hardcore. Because you're still going to get your Gears 5. You're still going to get your Forza Horizon 4s. You're still going to get your Halo Infinites and all the other games coming. Right? When I'm in bed, I can squeeze it in 2 or 3 rounds of Gears 5 while I'm sitting in bed, or my kids want to play it. Okay? I think that they're going to give this box away for free. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not. What do you guys think? You think I'm off base, or you think I'm onto something? I personally think I'm onto something. So, I don't know. Just my thoughts. I want your thoughts. Gentlemen, keep up the great work. I'm a mooch maniac. I'm a crapaholic. I'm an alcoholic. I love you, Jay. You keep guys doing what you're doing, and good things are coming. All right, gentlemen, have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you guys.
Hey, he's crazy. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I love it.
Yeah, but I think they're not going to give it away for free.
Well, listen, maybe not free, but crap. Let's be honest. Realistically, if this thing's $50 to $100,
it's going to be probably closer to 200. To be honest with you,
the Scarlet Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, I think it is, man. Yeah. No. Just let's look at the closest thing that I can really kind of relate it to is the PlayStation TV, which is around that $150. It's like it's going to be, there's got to be some kind of components to it, and it's not going to be 4K. As we get more and more people into the gaming, like, do you like Mooch? Would you hop back on your S anytime soon to play Gears?
I don't have an S, and no.
Exactly. So even if the streaming box, like, people sit there and defend it, but once you've seen,
but we're different though. Crap, we're different. Dude.
Well, we're hardcore. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're hardcore, and he's saying that it's for everybody. I don't think it's for everybody. I think that's why they're not really going to make a big deal of it. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Well, I agree with half of what you're saying, King Ram. Don't judge her.
I get it.
Mars. Is that a Total Recall?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You get
the 3. Yes. Yes. Very cool, King Ram. By the way, I like that. Keep those coming. But realistically, I think they're going to make something of it, though, Crab. I think that's where you're wrong. I think you're right in the fact that everything you said was right factually about the components, not in 4K, what it'll be capable of, how it'll handle. And then the only part I thought you were wrong is that they won't make a big deal of it. They certainly will.
They're not gonna promote that at all at E3. I don't think
Crap.
it's gonna be like a GDC thing.
About 10, oh, maybe that, but 10. I'm talking about commercials. 10 to 12 years ago, and I could be off with the years. BMW and Mercedes started to introduce their 3 Series line, their C Series line, depending on which one you're talking about. And they got into that's their $30,000 entry level, which a lot of people would go, $30,000. That's not where I want to buy a car. I understand that, but Mercedes used to only tout in the 80s and 90s their $50,000 line.
I understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying to you is now but crap. It's all the same. Whether you're talking McDonald's has they have a $3 or $4 burger there, but they only talk about the goddamn dollar menu. So my point being is that this is their dollar menu. They're like, dude, now you can be part of the Xbox family for this, and it's got to be cheap.
They don't even market the X. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think they're gonna make. Honestly,
$500. Who's buying that?
Dude, I mean, they don't market the S either. I just honestly do not see them making a big deal. Stop Six Doc says, "What's up, M&C?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey,
Stop Six.
Don't forget to come around the Xbox Nations and sometimes when it's on my channel, let's
Stop
get some
Six.
of that.
I do believe Stop Six may be a Mooch Maniac. We have Mooch Maniacs out there doing research. We're not sure.
It could be. So I just think, they're not. And when I say big deal, I'm talking mostly about E3 and stuff. They're not going to sit there and go and spend time on it talking about E3. They're going to go, hey, here it is. You're going to be able to stream whatever. I have zero interest in it. It's just like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
This is literally the least interested I've ever been in a Call of Duty. Right? I have zero interest in it.
So I played Black Ops 4 on the PlayStation last week, and I have the code for the Xbox One this weekend. I'm going to try it. I'm going to definitely have more fun on the Xbox just because of the controller. This is not a knock on PlayStation or PlayStation servers, nothing like that. I just prefer my Xbox controller for a shooter. Realistically, I've waited. I'll get more into it in Crossfire tomorrow when I get a chance to play a little bit of the Xbox. I haven't played the Xbox One yet, but I played about 3 hours on the PlayStation last weekend. I played with Assassins, Clowns, and then I just played with some randoms. And, my disappointment is that Black Ops 4, just with the multiplayer, this is not Blackouts yet, but it's really just Black Ops 3 reskinned in a different map. So realistically speaking, right now, they've got to show a whole lot more. Don't forget, this is a beta. They're testing the server. So all you guys that are big Call of Duty fans, don't come at me. I'm just saying, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, and I think that I want to see some more. So I'm going to give them until the second beta in September with Blackout.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, but it played very well, and it was fun. It was fluid, but it was just more Black Ops 3 so far.
Yeah. So basically, they take 3 years to give you a game that's the same but different, but still the same.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Campaign. And
the campaign means nothing to me.
Well, it means something to me. It
nothing
means a
to
buy
me.
or not buy. So
right. Well, for me, if I see more and that's fine. If I see more multiplayer, then I will be okay with it. Right now the multiplayer they're showing is very good. I'm enjoying it. I like some of the stuff they have is the throwdown and the tactical weapons. I like the Stig, whatever it is. Right. That's great. I love it.
Hey, console gaming goes, Forza games are all the same, but that's okay. Actually, the Forza games always add something completely new. Like this one's going to have seasons with the dynamic seasons. You're going to have over 500 cars. It's going to be a shared world game.
Yeah. Well, Chaos Gamer agrees with you, Crap. He says, COD is dead to me. Sorry, guys. No go. Battlefield. Listen, the thing about Battlefield, I hate to say it. That game interests me very little. Very little. So I don't know. I just because
I'm interested, but I'm a little bit more interested.
Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more interested in some of the other games, that are coming out. So that might be one I'm going to try in EA Access for sure. But I'm probably not gonna buy it, first thing or whatever. I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah,
gonna try it.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, the one thing I don't have EA Access. After the first year was up, I didn't renew, and I don't miss that at all. But there's times like Crap said where if you have EA Access, you can play Battlefield 5 ahead of time. He's been able to play Madden. I'm supposedly getting Madden tomorrow, Mooched. I'll find out tomorrow when I wake up. Who knows? I'm excited for Madden, though. Madden, between you, K-Mega, I think even Zaire, you guys got me so amped. And the football season is so close.
They put this one out so early, too, compared to the usual one. So
usually the end of August.
Yeah, that's a slight. Hey, I love it when console games like content beats Slate Res Boost. Bro, 80% is a Slate Res Boost to you?
Yeah.
80%?
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Y'all were hyping up 900p to 1080p as being the next greatest goddamn thing in the world.
PlayStation fans should never bring up resolution ever again. Like, just stop bringing it up.
Yeah, just do the Homer gif where you walk back into the bushes.
They were so angry about 180p's for 3 years. They were like, we're better than you. Why? We're like, why? And you're like, 180p's, damn it. And it's like,
because
okay,
it's not speculating when it's 1440p, what we've seen on the PS4 Pro today.
Well, crap, he's asking, is it 80%? It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a huge difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Difference.
Just look at the difference in Battlefield 1, right? Where it gets native 4K at times on the Xbox One X, 60 frames per second, compared to it can drop all the way as low as like 1200 and something on the Potato. So yeah, I mean, there's a huge difference there. It's like there's like a mega difference between what we see between those two consoles and what we saw from the original Xbox to the PS4. And nobody wants to talk about it anymore. So Sony fans, you guys start talking about resolution, you look like jackasses because you know damn well you cared for 4 years and now you're acting like that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the part that's the part I just don't understand. I don't get how now all of a sudden you just can't do that. You guys made such a stink for 3 years about resolution.
Yeah.
And now that it's not in your court, you're like, what how do you spell resolution? What is that?
Yeah.
Reza
what?
That's not a good argument, guys.
Yeah, it's not like Slate Res Boost. Get out of here, Slate Res Boost.
Well, listen, no, but Mad Jack, let me add to what you're saying. Well, I always believed resolution doesn't matter. We said resolution doesn't matter.
We were the ones saying that.
We said that. And then everybody was like, you're full of shit. That's what it is. If I have $60, I'm buying a game that has better resolution than that.
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 for life. And it's like, okay, so now we're saying what you're saying, and you're like, no, not what I said, what you said. So
for me, it's not the difference is not resolution. The difference is
and the
graphics.
media did it too.
Yeah, the difference is graphics.
I remember Ryan McCaffrey and Mitch Dyer, who I think Mitch Dyer's working for EA now. He left the IGN a while ago, and they were like, Mitch, if you have an Xbox and a PlayStation at home, and you have $60 in your pocket, and you walk in and one game looks better than the other, can you blame people for buying the PlayStation one? And Mitch was like, I can't, Ryan. And that was a podcast unlocked. What a great episode for Xbox fans. So anyway, right? So
hey, Red Dead Redemption 2 finally makes Ryan McCaffrey want to get a 4K TV. Breaking news at 11.
Yeah. Ryan McCaffrey.
Who do we got?
Let's do another voicemail.
We got one more.
I think we have two more.
We have two more.
Okay. Who do we got now?
We have a new caller. He goes by Sean76.
Sean.
Okay.
Hey, Mooch Crop J. How you guys doing? It's Sean76 from Twitter. Before I get started, I just want to say good luck on the new time slot. Anyway, my question is about the new Scarlet console. And what I wanted to know is, what do you guys want from the Scarlet? And what I mean by that, what's going to be in the box? For me, I want it to be at least 10 to 12 T-flops with at least 16 gig of GDDR6 RAM and a faster hard drive, like something closer to a solid state, like a hybrid one, and obviously the Ryzen chip. That's what I'd love to see for the next Xbox. Take care, guys. Catch you on the replay.
What do we look, man? 10 to 20 T-flops, man.
I think he was joking, but
okay. I mean, no, I don't think he was. He was like 10 to 20 T-flops, dude. That's
not happening.
That's insane. I don't know, man.
2032 is what he's looking forward to. Right? I don't know what year he's talking about, but I mean, what do you think Scarlet and PS5 are going to pull down as far as
I
T-flops?
think probably 10.
10, right? I'd go 10.
10 or 12,
I think if one of them wanted to be, if one of them wanted to kind of go Thanos on somebody, you'd go 12.
Yeah, probably Xbox,
I think Xbox would be here's the thing. The one thing that irks me and crap the most is also probably Xbox's strength. The fact that Mikey Barra and I think Phil, I know Mike for sure, loves to play PC. They love their games looking good. And now that they're both kind of A and B in charge or have a lot of say at the table in the Xbox world, and Phil a lot to say at the Satya Nadella table, I think you're going to see Microsoft do a shit ton of RAM and as much as they can possibly do, and whatever it may be, GDDR. I don't know. What is the next GDDR? I
think they're still going to go with 5.
5, or are they going to go? I don't know what the next succession is, but nonetheless, we do have a call.
We do.
Yes, let's take that call. Again.
M&C Evenings, Spider-Man, F-Man, half spider.
Hey, Mooch and Crab, this is Tim. I'll try to make this quick and articulate. What do you guys think the investment Microsoft is doing in gaming? And what I mean is we went from, let's say, the 360 days or even the OG days where they were making a lot of games, first-party games and deals, to time DLC to what we have now, what people call a quote-unquote drought. And Phil Spencer has said that they have increased their investment in gaming, but no one really thinks of how much they've increased. We all know Microsoft is up there with the Googles and Apples, and they never really say how much they've increased, but we do see signs of they are buying studios. Forget about DLC and time content. They are literally buying studios. So in your thoughts and minds, how much of an increase, and I don't know if you can even answer this question because we don't even know what their investment was in the past, but how much more of an investment do you think they increased it to? Because we don't know how much it is compared to Sony as of now, because Microsoft has never really invested in gaming. So my question is to you, when they increase their investment in gaming, how much more do you think it is at this particular time, since they're not so much as buying DLC now, what we're used to, they're all buying games and studios. All right, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, that's a great question. Very hard to answer.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, great. I would say, a couple 100% over what they used to. Their budget was very low for the past.
I don't even think they
years.
had much of a budget.
Right. So, they probably, like he just said, that you have to look at it. It didn't go up 10% or 5% over the course of probably 360, where they were buying limited timed content and DLC content, like the caller was saying, now to buying studios. And Ninja Theory, not only did they buy the studio, but they're building them a new one.
Yeah,
it's exponential, sir. So
they're still hiring like crazy at Rare. They're hiring at crazy at 343. The Coalition.
At their highest, they're probably 150% over in their budget at their highest, even in the 360 years. So maybe more. I'm probably cutting it short, because if you go too high, people are like, "What's he talking about? You can't say that." So I'll cut it short right now, but realistically, I think that's the truth of the matter.
Absolutely. And I think we got one more.
Do we have another
call one more voicemail?
Let's take that, because we have two wheels.
Two wheels, yeah.
Yeah, we have one more voice call. He's an old favorite. Def Jam Bam.
Ah,
nice. Bam. Bam.
Wonder if he was out.
Mooch Crap Jay, how y'all doing today?
On the boardwalk.
M&C Evenings now, no mornings. Everybody in the chat, y'all make sure to hit that like button. Hey, question for y'all. When do y'all think Microsoft wanna update that Upload Studio? You can't be the biggest company, biggest software company in the world, but you still got old software on your Xbox. What y'all think about that? And also, I find it funny, every time I turn around on Twitter, people are always calling you guys PlayStation haters. I just find it baffling, because y'all have PlayStation 4s, so I think it's funny, but it's great though. It's great. Also, what are you guys expecting at Gamescom? I'm not expecting too much, if anything. But everybody in the chat, y'all make sure to hit that like button, share this out. Jay, play the Seagulls.
I love it.
It sounded like he was like hauling something, man. They're like,
did.
back it up, Bam. Back it up.
The truck, easy.
Back it up. Easy. I don't expect much from Gamescom. The Elite 2, some bundles. There's rumors of bundles and stuff like that.
A lot of bundles.
So I think they're gonna probably some smaller stuff. I don't think anything big. So.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. And the middle question he had there, I don't understand why people think, like, guys, you don't understand, dude. I've had a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. I've had 2 PlayStation 4s that I traded in for PS. I have 2 PS4 Pros. getting the PS4 Pro Spider-Man,
the Pro,
the Pro. And the same thing goes for the Xboxes. Like I have had a Nintendo, I've had an NES, an SNES, N64, GameCube. I had the Wii, the Wii U. I have the Switch. I don't understand why like you can't have a preference and still not be a gamer. I don't get that.
I didn't hear Ouya.
I do not have an Ouya. You caught me, Jay.
Nobody does.
Nobody.
Except for
Nobody
Jay.
does except for Jay.
Jay's the entire Ouya fan base.
And a couple of hackers. Shout out to Noof. Thank you, Noof. Good to hang out with you tonight, and thanks for being here. But let's get to some of the wheels we have. We have. We doing the Patreon first?
I know for a fact. I know for a fact that the wheels are not working properly right now. So you're gonna have to give me a minute while I get them all set up properly. Because one thing I didn't test was my my Elgato before the show.
Well, go for
we
that.
We can do it.
Spider-Man, spider, half man, half spider. He's Spider-Man. Who'd he get killed by in Infinity War? Was it Thanos? He died. So did Black Panther. So did Bucky. A lot of people died in Infinity War.
I was pissed. One of my favorite characters to come out in the movies recently is Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, he died too. So did every guardian of the galaxy. They all died. Except for the rabbit. Thing. Yeah, whatever the hell he is.
Yeah,
he
great.
Lived.
What's his name? Ratchet? I can't remember his name.
Rocket.
Well, I got the wheels up and running, but there's no sound. There's no music.
That's all right.
so-
We got crap with his wheel and his
Yeah,
auto.
there you go. We don't need
Is
anything
this
else.
the wheel of
No, this is-
Patreon?
Is
This
this
is
the Patreon?
Patreon wheel, yes.
Patreon wheel.
All right, spin
If
it,
you
Jay.
guys give us $1, you end up on this wheel and you could win a game. It could be any game, like Spider-Man or State of Decay 2 × 2 or Forza Horizon 4.
Okay, I'm spinning it. Like, shut
Spin
up.
the
Jay.
wheel.
Otherwise, crap's gonna run out of material.
Wheel of Wonder. Who's gonna win this month? It could be you or you or you. It won't be me or Mooch, but it could be you. And it's Christopher Lugo. Congratulations, you won the Wheel of Wonder again.
No, Christopher won. That's awesome, man. That's great.
Spider-Man.
I wonder what Christopher picks, crap. Will you let everybody in the audience know what he picks with his $60 win?
When he gets in contact with us, we'll say, "What do you want? What do you want, bro?" And he'll be like, "Hook it up, bro." And I'll be like, "Sure, bro." And then I'll tell everybody what
Is this conversation happening in San Francisco by any chance?
might be.
That's great. Jay, let's go to the other wheel. Because we're creeping in on 9 o'clock, and we do have the saltiest
and the
game
saltiest podcast
Yes,
is next.
the saltiest
So
game
here,
podcast.
Here is
Yes,
the
this
next
is-
wheel.
All
This
right.
is the Wheel of Wonder.
Let's do it.
I love this wheel, the Wheel of Wonder. You can be on the wheel, just call in. Leave a voicemail. Wheel of Wonder.
I have to adjust that speed. That speed's pretty
Look
slow.
at that speed.
It
It's
looks
great,
like a
Jay.
half-ass spin.
It looks like an old person.
I was like the grandma went up to the...
Yeah, the
right after-
grandma. The Price is Right.
Exactly.
Wheel of Wonder. It's a wonder that people spin the wheel.
Spin that
of
wheel.
Wonder. Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. Who's
is it gonna be?
win? Is it?
I think it's gonna be Bam.
AP Cool J? Is it Def Jam?
Def Jam Bam! I don't know if Def Jam Bam's ever won.
Bam! Def Jam! Jam! full of Def Jam.
Seagulls,
Jam.
Crab.
Seagulls.
Jay, can you play the Seagulls?
Seagulls. Team wins. Congratulations to Def Jam. Bam.
I love the Seagulls.
He won. Congrats. First time ever on M&C Evenings.
Well, hot dog, we have a wiener.
Nice, that's awesome. All right, well, that being said, Crab, I'm gonna do a roundup here and to let everybody know. So we do have Crossfire tomorrow on this very channel, 7 p.m. We have a special guest that's on, a community manager in the gaming world. He will be with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun on the panel. Check that out. Do check out Crap's channel. Crap, anything you want to say?
Yeah, just check out the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends, sign up for the Patreon, support the show so we can keep doing giveaways and stuff. That's why we're able to do it. Call in, get the Skype ready. That's how you get to be a part of the show, man. It's the easiest place to win, and people don't really seem to be down to it. So
Guys,
yeah, help
do
us
it.
out.
It's easy
Support
winning.
us.
Trust me, it's hashtag mooching, folks. It's
It
easy.
is, man. It's a good time. So thank you guys very much.
J-Dubs, what about you? Anything you want to let the folks know?
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for gamer picks, you can see it on the screen here, xboxgamerpicks.com. I do custom gamer picks, 3 different price ranges for everyone's budget. And I also put those designs on t-shirts. If you're looking for t-shirts, go to Redbubble, look for my name. You see all that information down in the description as well. So yeah, thanks a lot for everyone showing up.
Awesome, everybody. Have a great night. Check out Salty. Tell them Mooch and Crab sent ya.
Yes, say Mooch and Crab sent me. Woo!
Woo! All right, guys, we'll catch you next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Good night.
Come on.
Mooch and crap, they talk about games and no drama smack. Search the web for media ties to catch these ponies in their lives. Look out, here comes Mooch and Crab. Are they bots? Listen up, they have Mountain Dew in their blood. NeoGaf, Xbox Threads, Crap's got 10 dog all over it. Hey there, here comes Mooch and Crab. From a tweet of Phil, Xbox hate will arrive like the Scorpio. Mooch and Crab are just in time. Mooch and crap, zany gaming dual mooch and crap. YouTube game is their core. A thumb in is its reward to them. Xbox is one big hangout. Whenever there's a game out, you'll find mooch and crap.
Wake on up, it's Mooch, it's Crap, and Jay in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crab Show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crab Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love the lie and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crab.